It's one thing to run advertisements on YouTube or on TV. It's another thing to run advertisements that actively interrupt gameplay when you're playing a video game. Advertisements are unfortunately a necessary evil in our world, but there is a right and wrong way to advertise things. So why do these developers bother putting advertisements in their $60 video games? I mean, the answer is pretty simple. They just want more of your money. So why did I mention the $60 AAA video games rather than all of the freeware bullcrap that you can find on like your phone's app store, you know? Well, it's simple really, it's a matter of price. It's almost entirely the price. When you're playing a free-to-play game, yeah, you kind of expect advertisements because you're not paying for the game. You want to know what major $60 AAA games are doing this currently? It's the sports games. It's the games based on real sports leagues, like the NFL or the NBA or FIFA or whatever. A lot of sports games fans will tell you that this is good because, like, it's more immersive. This is what they actually do at the NFL or NBA or whatever. And, like, yeah, I know that they do this at the NBA or NFL. Doesn't mean I want to pay for it. Gonna be honest, I haven't played one of these games since, like, the GameCube era, so I probably have no business complaining about it. The issue then comes from the fact that basically every major AAA developer inevitably wants to shove this crap down your throat. Let's take this little stunt by Capcom for Street Fighter V. They stopped doing this after massive backlash, and you can see why in these pictures right here. It's gross, it's disgusting, it's not even visually appealing either. No one asked for this crap, and quite frankly, if Capcom hadn't backed down on this, then you would be seeing a lot worse. It's one thing to do this, it's pretty cool, and yeah, you know what, cross-promotional stuff, crossovers, all that cool stuff, it's awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. Even if it is, you know, thinly veiled advertisements, it's another thing to do something totally obnoxious like this. Like, look at this. Seriously, they like ruined the Raging Demon with the Capcom Pro Tour. It's actually kind of funny, but it's disgusting. So why am I talking about a topic that seems to be dead in the water? Well, that's because it's obviously not dead in the water. Microsoft here, the creators of Windows and, obviously, the Xbox. As per this article from Business Insider, Microsoft wants to work with ad companies to create a system that allows brands and advertisers to buy and place ads in free-to-play Xbox titles. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know that basically if these succeed in the free-to-play games, they're going to move on to the $60 AAA games that you all love so much. It's a foregone conclusion, all things considered, if these succeed. Now, Microsoft claims that this is just going to be like, you know, in-game billboards and whatnot, but they're gonna escalate this. You know this. I know this. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. That's how it always works. Want my personal opinion? Stop it now before it happens. What's next? They're gonna put advertisements that disrupt gameplay? Like, you're fighting a boss in the middle of it, you have to watch an advertisement? That would suck. Soon, you know what you're gonna be doing? You're gonna be drinking verification cans. You wanna drink a verification can? You wanna have a 6-pack of Mountain Dew every time you want to play some Xbox or some crap like that? I certainly don't. You know, while we're talking about really crappy monetization schemes, let's also talk about game-specific subscriptions. No, I don't mean World of Warcraft subscriptions or Final Fantasy XIV subscriptions or whatever MMO subscriptions. No, I'm talking about GTA Plus or whatever it's called. You paid $60 to play those games. Why are they asking for a subscription fee for extra benefits? GTA Online definitely didn't deserve it. I mean, come on, they make a ton of money anyways. I mean, why else do you think they keep releasing GTA 5 for every new system? You know, instead of like working on GTA 6? Come on now, it's pretty obvious. As for Fallout 76, I mean, that game speaks for itself. I mean, do you really think that game deserves a Fallout First style payment system? No, I don't believe it does. Bethesda will have to have done a lot of work turning this game around. It's been a while since we've had a lot of buzz surrounding Fallout 76, so just maybe the game's good again. But that doesn't mean they deserve my money. I don't think they deserve many players' monies. That's not to mention a lot of subscription fees and a lot of free-to-play games. But you know what the difference is? Those games didn't cost $60 at some point. Those games were free-to-play to begin with. There's not much that you can really do here. I mean, like, this is kind of how things are nowadays. I'm really hoping this pushback on NFTs also pushes back microtransactions and subscription fees and all of this stuff that the gaming industry loves doing. Also, just play more indie titles. They really deserve your money, and you know what? They're quite good. And furthermore, indie titles tend to not nickel and dime you for every penny you have.